So what's going on, guys? My name's MrDalekJD and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and something quite interesting that was found a few days ago on the internet. Now this is 100% pure speculation. I'm not too sure if this is even 100% true, but we have to take this with a grain of salt. Now there's a website who initially made an article talking about some interesting finds they found where Activision was scouting for actors for a live action trailer for Black Ops 3, it seems. They were scouting for actors for real life portrayals of characters within the Call of Duty series. Those characters were Edward Richtofen and Alex Mason. Now, there's nothing out of the ordinary for there to be any live action trailers of any sorts because we've had them in the past for DLC for Advanced Warfare. We've had launch trailers for previous games. If we look back at Black Ops 2, we even had a crazy launch trailer involving some really famous Hollywood actors, including Robert Downey Jr., which is absolutely awesome. But we've never had a trailer where it incorporates characters from within the storyline from the game so well. So they were scouting out for a actor to play Alex Mason. They were looking for a Caucasian male between the ages of 25 and 40. They said that Alex Mason was the Marine Force Recon captain, and interestingly as well, said that he would be the main playable character in Black Ops 3, which is very interesting. At the moment, we know that we're part of a group of secret marines who are diving behind enemy lines to uncover a really disturbing truth, but we're not too sure on the character that we are playing as necessarily. So when we hear the fact that with this, apparently Mason is the main playable character, this makes me think that we will have some similar missions to Black Ops 2 where we hop in between different time zones. This game's set in 2065, I believe, around about, and in Black Ops 2 we had those missions where you jump between 1980 and in the future and around the 2025s around then. So we could be seeing Mason in those flashback missions, because if we think about how old Mason is, comparing that to the time zone of Black Ops 3, that would make him over 100 years old, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous to even imagine him surviving for that long. So to me, it feels like there's going to be some sort of flashbacks where we get to learn more about the backstory of Alex Mason. Now let's move on to the second listing, which was for Edward Richtofen. Again, they were looking for a Caucasian male between the ages of 25 and 40 who was going to play a mad scientist type, which we know Richtofen is, with a desire for violence. Now we know Richtofen can be very violent. We do have the bit in Origins where he slices Maxis's head clean open to remove his brain, which is very gruesome. So we know he's a mad scientist type, and we've never had Richtofen represented in a live action trailer before. The closest thing we've had to a live action trailer for zombies is at the end of the Black Ops 2 live action, where we just have a random guy who's sitting by a kind of what looks like some sort of destroyed cars, and then he just looks down this tunnel and just sees a bunch of zombies running towards him with a shotgun armed at his side, which is pretty awesome. It'd be epic to see the zombie characters in real life fighting off zombies. Like, how insane would that be? So that makes it seem that Richtofen was going to be in Black Ops 3. Now it's kind of a given that Richtofen was going to be in there in some shape or form. I mean, it's not really zombies without Richtofen, and the story, of course, is going to involve him in some way, no matter how the story progresses. Like, it just can't go on without Richtofen being involved in some way, shape or form. So I'm not too surprised on that, but it would be awesome to see him in a live action trailer. Now in terms of the zombie storyline, if we look at the DICE summit, throughout that they were giving little clues that the crew were going to return, but Richtofen was cut out, so I'm not too sure how exactly that's going to work. Continuing from the Berry storyline, Richtofen is either a full-fledged zombie and no longer in control of the zombies, or he still will from that time period onwards, but judging from the teaser we got, it looks like Samantha is in control because they have kind of orange-yellow eyes, and we know that when Richtofen's in control, they have blue eyes. So it's going to be interesting to see how exactly this is going to take place, but I do want to reassure you guys and just make sure that you know that this is all speculation. I'm not even sure if this article is true, so take this with a pinch of salt. But something weird, the original article has now been taken down. Of course, the original article has been reposted on other websites, but the original source where this article was on has been taken down, which is very weird. Not too sure what to make of that. But let me know what you're thinking down below in the comment section with this small little piece of information. It's not long now until the Black Ops 3 hype train really kicks kicks off again, because we are less than 2 weeks away from E3, and there we're going to see footage of a campaign, and Treyarch have said that multiplayer is going to be present at E3, which is just absolutely insane. So we might be seeing some multiplayer stuff as well. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on another video very, very soon.